Alright guys, welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. So we have done pretty much everything on Vold, at least for the time being. I don't know if there's anything else to do on Vold. But we do need to upgrade the crew, look at our stuff, talk to everybody, emails, that kind of thing. Yeah, I know that's
been looking for you.
I bet. So, we can do the whole crew from here, so that's good. We'll start with Cora. She has 28 points. Good God. We'll finish off offensive training. Go ahead and take that one. Unavailable until you complete a personal... Oh, so she can't get that until... Okay. So we'll save 6 points, I guess, for that. Commando, she has charge. Since she has charge already... Let's see. For 3 seconds after charging. Yeah, we'll go with this one. And we'll actually, you know what, we'll guarantee we level up a bunch of times before we finish her stuff. Is it finishing it or just getting it? Completing it, okay. Sorry, Commando. Shield boost. Nova. Let's do a Sorry Commando for now. And then get that. Jal. He has 40 points. I've never upgraded him. So he has energy drain. Let's see. Energy drain is now a combo detonator and affects up to 2 additional nearby enemies, restoring additional shields for each target hit. Continues to restore jaw shields over time. The enemy target is primed for combo detonations while the effect is active. I like this one. Sticky grenade, Avenger strike. Huh. Rebel soldier. And health and shields, definitely. Whoops. Increases shield regeneration rate and reduces the time before they start regenerating. Yes. Increases melee damage and restores Jaw's shields with every successful strike. Jaw takes reduced damage as long as his shields are up. Rebel soldier. Enemies Jaw shoots deal less damage for a time. Enemies jaw shoots take extra damage over time. Oh. So 20% damage reduction. Damage taken over time. We'll do that one. And he has one more. Avenger strike, perhaps. Cloaks before swiftly repositioning for a deadly strike from behind. Yes. That's just like Kasumi's. Vetra. 28. We'll finish off what we can with power armor. Improves melee damage, weapon damage, and weapon stability and accuracy while active. 30%, 20, yeah. Or plus 120% damage, or 120 damage resistance. If it was 120%, I'd probably go for that. Max shields, melee damage. That one. Vetra takes less damage when not in cover. Less damage when in cover. Then Turian Smuggler, that's our weapons. Turbocharged. That's for the guns. Concussive shot. do this one. And also this one. Okay, so he's left with 2. It seems like we can fully upgrade everybody, so it's... Ah, damn. I was gonna say, let's just go ahead and use all the points we can. And then Drac. Grizzled Veteran. Shields, that's all this is. Max health plus 30% health and shield regeneration, delay reduction. Yeah. After taking damage, Drax health regeneration improves for a short time. Drax takes less damage from all sources. Yeah. Incinerate. Blood Rage. We'll do some Blood Rage. Movement speed plus 20 plus 33% melee damage. Drax regenerates health faster while in Blood Rage. Drax Rage becomes even more powerful, giving him increased melee damage and damage reduction. Drax Rage inspires nearby allies to greater combat prowess themselves. Ally damage resistance 10, ally health regeneration rate 20%, ally melee damage. Let's do it. Ah, damn. Let's do this one on Incinerate, and then Krogan Warrior. What the hell's Flat Cannon? PB. 28 points. When PB's shields drop, her barrier explodes, impacting nearby enemies. 315% damage. When PB uses a power to take down an enemy, she and her allies regain some shields. Oof. They're both pretty good. We'll do that one. Invasion. I tell you what, I like pull better. And actually the radius one was pretty helpful. Then we'll do Duelists. And lastly we have Liam. 28 points as well. Liam takes less damage when near enemies. Liam takes less damage when in cover. Liam's melee attacks deal extra damage over time now. Liam deals more damage to armored targets, or Liam deals more damage to shielded targets. We'll do shields. Overload. Havoc Strike. Leaps forward and stabs down at enemies with an Omniblade. Damage isn't that much though. We'll do Overload. Actually, it only does 158 damage max. But it does shield and synthetic. Okay, yeah. Okay. Inventory, what we get? New assault rifle? Sooned. Oh, it's so ugly. Ooh. See, I need to figure out what enemy. It's probably Vetra, actually. That's using the sniper. Why does it say I have a new pistol mod? I don't. I don't need to do this. We got some... Oh, it's just completed. Last scout. Don't know why it still says there's stuff there. Alright, let's go ahead and read our emails. Oh my god. Asari refugees. To Ryder from Korra. Ryder, there's a report of Asari refugees on Eos. They made it. Might know about their arc too. Let's talk when you're free, Korra. Turians on Havarl. To Ryder from Kandros. Pathfinder. I'm getting reports about Turian sightings on Havarl. Since it's an Angarian world, I was hoping you could check it out. Apex isn't noted for their diplomatic talents. This needs discretion. Kandros. Making contacts. To Ryder from Liam. Heads up, first thing I did after Aya, figure out who to really talk to. Because we all know the ones in charge, they're not on the ground. Jaw had some pointers, and I got some names from smaller Angaran colonists. While it'll be a while before they trust us, but it's all about exposure. Saw it all the time in crisis response, especially post-combat zones. Low Council Verand, if you see any messages from her, it's just me reaching out. Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed for First Contact genres, includes hard science fiction and an Asari vid about First Contact with humanity, titled How They Must See Us. Curious Vold Rock. To Ryder from Chief Lucan. Pathfinder. This rock you found is certainly something as far as I can tell. It's a remnant of a meteoroid that passed through the Scourge before falling to Vold, infusing it with a similar charge. The presence of Helios native metallic elements within the rock may have allowed for such a transfer. I'm unsure why the Adhi reacted to it the way they did. I've stored it in a lead-lined box. It unnerves me. Chief Lucan. Balanced diet. To Ryder from Lexi. Ryder. As part of overseeing the crew's physical and mental welfare, I thought I'd send along the following tips for a balanced diet. Given the large amount of exercise you partake in each day, it's important that your body receives the nutrients it needs. Carbohydrates, 5 to 11 servings a day. Fruits and vegetables, 4 to 5 servings a day. Proteins, 3 servings a day. Fats, 1 serving or less a day. Lexi. Well, thank you, Lexi. Communication from Jal. To Ryder from Jal. Pathfinder, Ryder of the Human Initiative. I've heard privately from Ephra, the leader of our resistance. He's very impressed that we were able to help the ops squad on Volt, and I've made sure that he knows that you played a key role. Maybe he's already said things to you, but if I know Ephra, he probably hasn't. As for me, I've learned a lot about trust, being on this team, letting myself be open to trusting you and the others. I've learned that trust is more of a feeling than a science, and it seems like it is a universal truth. Universal. Get it? I'll try to be more trustful in the future. This assignment might change my life. Good night, Jaw. Mail from Angara Resistance HQ. To Ryder from Ephra. Words reached me that you found a pre-Scourge Angaran AI and that you chose to keep it for yourself and send it to the Nexus. What's wrong with you? Jal explained that the AI itself was hostile and wished to go with you. Regardless of your stance on free will for artificial intelligence, I would have liked to have made that call myself. Perrin Shi was ready to close the embassy. It's only because of your continued work against the Ket that I was able to persuade her against it. I assured her that you would be as cooperative with all data you discovered because of it, right? Please try not to be so stupid next time. Hey, we could have given it to you and then it tried to kill a bunch more people, so. Confidential Vold Intel. To Ryder from Commander Do Zeal. Since your liberation of the labor camp on Vold, some information has come to my attention. For years the Ket ignored our work in the frozen city of Janik. Searching for details of our buried past didn't seem to threaten them. One day we must have uncovered something that the Ket deemed extremely dangerous. They invaded the city, killing or enslaving our archaeological team and locked it down. Intel from the labor camp seems to confirm what have, to this point, only been crazy rumors. There may be an ancient pre-Scourge AI locked in ice in the depths of the city. This explains the prefect's swift and violent move. I've heard that the Ket shun tech, like artificial intelligence, and they certainly wouldn't want us to have it. Please keep this knowledge to yourself. Is this a joke? To Ryder from Kesh. What did you send me? At first I thought it was a joke, but no. You sent me a hostile AI? Ryder. Got her set up all cozy and tethered in Sam node, but not before she spaced a couple crates of supplies headed for Padromos and displaced the gravity in Pathfinder HQ. I didn't tell Tan or the others. For now, this will be our little secret. Oopsie. Speak with Cora. Find the Turian encampment. Anything else? I don't think so. I think that's the only two. Okay. What do we got here? Turian Ark not dead yet. The Turian Ark has been missing since its arrival in Helios. Turians wearing Ark Katanas uniforms have been spotted on Havarl. Find them to gain information about what happened to the Ark. Okay. So, let's see. Vold, fact or fiction, Circuit database. What? On first contact between the Angara and the Ket, specifically from the Ket's point of view, he believes the logs may be found in the Ket Operations Center on Vold. Damn it, we have something else to do on Vold. Fucking hell. Let me just see if I can do this real quick.
Vold orbit is steady.
What the fuck? Architect Husk.
Tracking a remnant architect.
The one we fought ended up in orbit? Amazing.
This remnant architect's programming directives have been interrupted. It is in an orbital standby mode and remains tethered to its home planet, Vold. From this clear vantage point, obvious subtle damage from repeated frozen thaw cycles in a saturated environment, many systems seem to be pinging for maintenance. Weird. Viability levels at 100% too.
Approaching the LZ.
Another thing I don't know about this game is if we
Don't think that ice is for slushies. Bad weather for it.
if we have any timed missions like we did in the second and third game. Alright, where is this? Right here. Oh, we can't fast travel there. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Hopefully it'll be a quick one because, man, we've been on Vold for quite a while.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I think since we've already extracted this stuff is the reason why it's showing nothing even though it says there's stuff there. I think, yeah, we probably could have done this while we were here earlier. I wish I could, like, move the map. Wonder if going...
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
No, going that way will do nothing.
temperature range, Pathfinder.
At least we should be able to just run straight there.
Resist-
I did skip enemies. No. I don't know if this was the place, but one place I skipped enemies. There could be some here, I guess. Oh, it's up there. Okay, so it's in the base. Damn it, and there are a cat here for some reason.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
I guess I did skip a lot of kit here though. Because I died freaking. I died twice? I don't know.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
There's an enemy somewhere too.
Lots of consoles.
If the cat maintain logs, we may be able to access them from here.
Oh, it's that
Once we are in, I
stupid
can perform a
fucking
search to
turret.
locate relevant data. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal. This is a critical subsystem. Sabotaging 3 of these will disable the defense matrix.
Huh. Are they gonna be obvious or...
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Ah.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
That's the second.
The defense matrix has been destroyed. The secure storage structure is now unlocked.
All right. Let's see what the cat we're hoarding.
There's a chest looking thing on the mini-map.
I wonder if there's more in the room below.
I bet you this is that room that I got, but because I died, I didn't go back to get it.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Oh, you know what? I think I did some of this and then died. And I probably just forgot about it because I was pissed. Record. Angara first encounter. Sam has located logs associated with the start of the Ket invasion. Translator from Tenozet. Entry 5E0MT1CN. Specialists identified an isolated station on a mineral-rich lunar world as initial target. Routine attack. Element of surprise. No major threats. Majority were easily eliminated, providing genetic material for study. Live specimens were also acquired as a result of an unexpected surrender. Entry Blickable. Captured Angara proved useful. Cooperation secured in exchange for keeping them alive. Obtained live blood samples with no resistance. Volunteered demonstration of bioenergetic field. Applications identified them as prime candidates. Mention of the center of their civilization, Aya. Location hidden in the Scourge. No maps exist. Route learned through experience. Interrogation ongoing. Once complete, recommend transfer to home empire as vassals.
Logs on Angara first contact isolated Pathfinder.
Wow. It sounds like some of the first Angara the Ket found were coerced into working with them. We should show this to Ari Vezjek.
Where'd she be? Over here. I wonder if this is that second Angara base here that I couldn't find, or I couldn't remember where it was. It is.
That's Techix, according to my map.
Shoot, it's possible for us to have even more stuff here because I haven't been back here in a while.
I've entered the destruction of the Ket on Vold into my records, so we remember. But did you find anything of note in the Ket databases? Anything about the start of their invasion?
This might be of interest.
This can't be right. It says some Angara volunteered information to the Ket.
Don't
They
be,
betrayed their own people.
you know.
They probably led the Ket to other Angara.
The Ket would have found more Angara on their own. It doesn't matter in the long run.
I do not find that reassuring, Ryder. And we'll never know for sure what their actions led towards. I can't include this in our history, Ryder. We can't be remembered like this. The conflict with the Ket will continue for years. We need hope, not crushing truths.
You can't just act like this never happened or make up some other story.
In Pathfinder, that's all history is. Fact and conjecture blended to form a narrative.
How does the narrative that the Angara are perfect serve your purpose?
I thought it would keep morale from flagging. But perhaps we need to understand our own frailty. Thank you, Ryder. You've given me much to think about. Now I must get to work.
Did I read this? Dispatch Uxul. I've received reports of sporadic raiding parties from the Ket on Havarl. I want patrols stationed outside Thaldir's residence at all times. No excuses. Okay, so this isn't like a separate base or anything. Okay, so that should mean, yeah, nothing on, can't remember the name anymore. Nothing here. Vold. Let's go ahead and get on the Tempest and talk to people. And the fact that Vold is at 100% is awesome. We can probably go back to EOS after talking to people and get that one up to 100% as well.
PB said she wanted to talk to you.
I know. The brothers McCoy. I think this was new? To writer from Nigel McCoy. Dear Pathfinder writer, my brother Dash was my best friend. It still pains me that he's gone, that we won't build the future here in Andromeda together. But knowing that our family oh no, we read that. Alright, let's talk to these fellas in here first.
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
Angaran expertise will be a tremendous help to the initiative.
We were certainly hurting for it. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny, a few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Every good space station needs a big lake. Maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's something that's really needed to go away.
No peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of Remtech, but kindly stop digging.
Fine. Have your surprise.
You won't regret it.
Want me to ask the others to back off?
No, I can handle it. As long as they're not looking to be besties. And I'm happy that someone with the galaxy at their fingertips can still give a girl her space. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
It's true.
You've only scratched the surface. You have no idea what all I can do.
No, but I have an active imagination. I look forward to being educated. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices.
Okay. Anything else, though?
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
You'd let a bone-faced blowhard like that deprive you of my scintillating company?
That blowhard hates you now. If you're not careful, he might deprive me of your company. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
Flirting, it just says.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Alright, I forgot about the second talk, though, with these guys.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Jal has all sorts of questions about the ship. I gave him some technical manuals. He tore right through them. I should ask him about Angaran ships. Imagine something actually designed to handle that damn scourge.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
No, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. It sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
Tell me something else about the ship.
The glass on board? It's actually a clear oxide and nanofiber compound. It bends rather than shattering.
How tough is it? We're only an arm's length away from hard vacuum.
Our testing involved 3 drunk Krogan with sledgehammers and a C-Sec battering ram. It's sturdy.
Yeah.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
Tell me something else about the ship.
I'm all out of stories for
Aw.
now. Sorry. You'll have to make some new ones.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
We might have a problem. I was running some numbers, mass balances and such. The Tempest is carrying about 70 kilos of extra mass. I think something's aboard that doesn't belong.
70 kilos is enough mass for another person.
Our internal sensors aren't getting anything, but they're not as powerful as a Pathfinder's scanner. Can you take a look?
All right. I'll look around the ship and see what I can find.
Weird.
What's going on?
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
No extra mass in the airlock. Too bad. It'd be easy to get rid of it.
Before we go down, let's just check everything across.
Should have seen it. Perfect drift.
You know we've got a finite set of tires, right?
Also limbs and lives.
Well, what's the point of having them then?
Ryder?
Nothing.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I like Lexi a lot. I don't remember what this is. Oh, okay. Completely forgot. Oh, we have 3 cryo. Okay. Earn credits from investments at regular intervals. Improve prices when buying and selling. Increase inventory capacity. Consumables. Organic materials. Tech materials. Reveal hidden caches around established forward stations. Hmm. I don't know if we've even been close to reaching max, so...
Pathfinder. Hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
Just straight up, I'm interested in you. I'm not. I don't really like Liam.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squad and crew? They're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
Some people wonder how we make this team work. Some days, I'm one of them.
It's a blur sometimes. I bet Lexi's flagging all kinds of psych warnings. Up to us to figure it out. That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Build Liam's research project.
So, Jarl.
So,
We haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are... you are... aliens.
And you're alien to us. So there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
That all you've got? Now that I've proven you can trust me, I was hoping you'd feel more able to open up.
I have certain dissatisfactions that I'd like to leave behind. They're quite personal.
How do you know Moshae Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value, that sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
What the hell does that mean?
When we have downtime, I'd love to watch you work.
Sure. I could show everyone.
No. Just us. So we can get to know each other better? Or just share a hobby?
Oh, of course.
Good. Good.
Maybe if you can't, like, flirt with somebody, it's that, meaning you want to be buddies.
Yes?
I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
Oh my god.
How long have you had electromagnetic capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
That's disappointing. No biology at all?
How do your eyeballs work?
Okay, I get your point. Maybe I can find an Angara doctor to ask about your... whatever.
Although, I used to know some facts, like the origins of our vestigial organs.
Right.
Oh yeah, humans have a coccyx, a vestigial tail, and I have webbed toes, just a couple, but Sarah doesn't. And she had wisdom teeth, but I didn't. Now you.
No idea.
Alright. I like y'all.
The Angara seem so open and free with their feelings.
Are we? We're certainly not ashamed of our feelings. We're taught that feelings and beliefs should live on the outside, where they can be dealt with, honestly and openly.
Don't people get hurt?
Of course. Then everyone deals with it. That's the point.
How many colonies do you have? On what planets?
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and the stories tell of 5 original colonies.
You studied with Moshae Sefa. Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things. She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight. She teaches and inspires. She's beloved. I love her.
Really? So one of those professor-student things.
No, not that way. Moshae Sefa is 115 of your years old.
Is there a central Angaran religion?
There are many variations. An almanac could give you an accurate number. But if you are a believer, the essential tenet is, after we die, we are reincarnated. We evolve to make our families strong. Born from what was before. Blessed to be better than before.
Are you a believer?
No. Yes. Sometimes. I don't know if it's the same for humans. Sahuna, my true mother, is a firm believer.
Well, enough about that. What's your story, Jal? Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't you? You hiding something?
Maybe. That would only make sense.
I was born on Earth, third planet of the Sol system in the Milky Way.
I was born on Haval, our most ancient homeworld. We believe so, anyway.
Moved to Aya first chance you got?
I lived there because of the Vassal. It's a privilege to work on Aya, so we have a lottery to share it.
Aya reminds me of Earth, a little. I'll show you vids sometime. Can you tell me more about the Ket occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
What's living under the Ket been like for you?
Do you really want to hear about these things? They're painful.
I asked, didn't I?
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One horrible day.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. He went to work and didn't come home. That happens for an Angara child somewhere, every single day.
When the Ket came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that. Believe me. Have the Ket always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshai, are old enough to remember the time before the Ket. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong and clear.
I feel like there was more though.
Is there something else?
A few more questions, if that's okay.
Well, we won't know till we try.
Oh, never mind.
I'll see you.
Never mind, oh.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Take Cora to speak with Hidaria on Eos.
That Archon. Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a Ket.
He's also the first Ket who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
True. They can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Won't know until we talk to those Asari on Eos. Any chance of swinging by?
Any more commando war stories?
We once infiltrated a dangerous cult by posing as new initiates. Valenza hated it. She was like our padre. The cult, that perversion of faith, really upset her.
How did you stop them?
Nasira pretended that Valenza needed to be purified of evil. She was given a private audience with the cult leader. Valenza shot her, and then prayed for her.
Any more commando war stories?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Okay. Luckily for Cora, after we talked to everybody here... The hell? The hell is this, Cora? We'll be going to... Eos. Not there yet.
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
Oh, really? Ephrader Tushav. To discuss the Moshe's whereabouts.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You rescued Shava Khan. His loss would have been hard for the Resistance. But your true agenda is clear, to explore Aya's vault. Jarl says you want to help find the Moshai. Why should I let you?
I'd like this to be the beginning of a strong relationship.
Keep your promises, and little by little our bond might grow. We've managed to trace the Mosai to a special cat facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, and so I need to... well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI. And honesty makes you different from the cat.
I hope so.
You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the cat facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Damn it, something else to do on Vold. No, I don't want that.
I'm in the
Alright, Joel.
Ah, there you are. Gotcha.
Am I interrupting?
Nope. I go the way the wind blows. You're here now, so you're the wind. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game, bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts.
I love poker.
Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost, heads up. We should play sometime.
But I don't get to play. You're trouble, aren't you?
Willing to put your streak on the line?
Huh. I'll risk it. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood. The Angara were super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
All the mass readings in here are normal.
Of course they are. Something up.
I hope
Nothing.
not. Got it. Suvi, that extra mass is behind the storage room bulkhead.
Behind it?
It looks like a construction mech welded right into the hull.
Scanning the parts has activated an audio log.
I think I know what that's about, Ryder. Come up to the bridge.
Weird, I don't think I ever did this. Say, while Liam's claims of charge diffusion are dubious, furniture doesn't get this worn without providing comfort. which, it shouldn't be noted, is not the same as being comfortable. What? Oh, of course, my Wi-Fi went out. You've got this. You don't need an old man. Oh, okay. We read that.
You're taking the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species.
After action report, fire drill. Notes from the last fire drill. Liam's new evacuation plan cut 22 seconds off our best time. Drac, we need a solution for you, Vis ladders. PB, you're dead because you were 2 minutes late to the evac point. Cora comments, I live in an escape pod. PB. I don't care. Angaran word of the day, Tavum. Tavum, a pleasant intoxicant stirred into hot water or fruit juice. Say Jal. Comments. What's it made from? Is it sweet or more like beer? Vetra. What happens if you mix it with booze? Does it get better or do they cancel each other out? Drac. We need to do some scientific tests. Maybe with little umbrellas? PB. Drive core noise. No need to panic about the drive core noise this morning. Just a stress test. There's nothing wrong with the 0500 wake up call. Gil. Comments. Profanity deleted by Infoboard VI. You're welcome, Liam. Adjectived. Verbing nouns. Gil. Liam. Liam, if the VI learns to censor all language, I'm making you reprogram it. Cora. Educational in a way. Jal.
Oh, yeah.
That is a nice little piece of paradise the Angara have. Wouldn't mind seeing it again.
We will. We need access to their vault, so rescuing the Moshai is a priority right now.
I can work with that. Bet that Moshai of theirs has some interesting stories to tell.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fire and explosives are good against anything with heavy armor. Or anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Generally? There's a story behind this.
Ha, there sure is.
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire?
I was hoping you'd ask. So, about 400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. So I'd pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I'd crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Ascendant. Keep your distance. Don't let them get you in those force fields. Pop that little orb, then shoot him in the head, just like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fiends, kid. Even I'm not gonna mess with those at close range. Keep your distance. Shoot them in the red fleshy bits, or I guess in the face if you can't flank them.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Ryder.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Nothing for Vetra. Okay. Oh wait. No. Oh yeah, you can't just jump off for some reason. Even though you can jump off the balcony. Anything in our room? Here we go. Oh my god, Blasto. That's amazing. I wish this didn't come with headphones. So Eos is still only 82%, probably because we haven't done a bunch of stuff on there. Oh, we got whatever that one is, I can't remember.
Hello, Ryder. Meeting with the Angara is truly historic.
I'll say.
My only comparison is Alec Ryder's experience in the First Contact War, a time of uncertainty and cultural misunderstanding. We are arguably in a similar time, yet your encounter was peaceful. I can see what humanity has learned.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why don't Thresher Moors eat comedians? Because they taste funny.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
My algorithms are formulating a new one, calculating the trajectory of the punchline. That was not a joke.
Oh, right. How are those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Oh, there are more emails. Communication from Jaw Amadarev. To Ryder from Jaw, Pathfinder Ryder. A manifest of items that I have brought aboard your ship, the Tempest. 1. Blankets and bedding in the event of your unfamiliar alien bedding is insufficient and uncomfortable. I mean, okay. 2. A small number of personal projects. These are bits and pieces of Angaran tech and weaponry. 3. 25 jugs of nourishment paste. This will need to be replenished regularly. 4. Armor, including by my 2 Rothjin unknown alt cape suspenders and equipment to repair them. 5. Vials of salves, creams, and perfumes. I can provide your science officer with a list of ingredients if that is required. I've also brought my personal weapon, a cat rifle. I've been issued an Omni tool, which I am currently calibrating. I hope that this list is compliant. Writings of Sarissa Theris to writer from Cora. I know you're busy, but Sarissa's manuals and writings really are worth reading if you get some downtime, especially A Rock in the Maelstrom, her classic work on crisis strategy and emergency response, the first 3 centuries, The New Huntress's Path. You can borrow the copy that Nisera gave me. 12 Leaves, a mix of meditations and tactical insights. This was co-written with someone called R. Tanea. Speeches and Silences. This is about her experience in the Battle of Kirkus and all the politicking that led up to it. Also has the original battlefield vids of Sarissa shielding a city district with her biotics. Impressive. Essays from the Void. Contains her induction address to new commandos and a historical analysis of the first Asari Spectres. Hope you enjoy them, Core. I don't know if I'll be reading that, to be honest. Okay, yeah, we went all over there.
Again. I'll lend you 30 if you pay me back by tomorrow.
Done. Thank you, Subi.
Someday I'll find out why you're always strapped for credits.
Those parts you found welded in the storage room. I recognize them.
From where?
They belong to the ship's lead designer, Lucille Diawara. She broke her back during construction. But Lucille wouldn't abandon her ship. She converted a construction mech into a rig she could wear. She must have welded it into the hull. Her artist's signature.
Not even a broken back could stop her dream.
Sam, didn't you find an audio log with Lucille's rig? Can you play it?
Sam found my construction gear then. Well done. One of you Pathfinders got the Tempest. Mason Barra, Zevin Reka, Matriarch Ishara, Alec Ryder. You were the best of us.
Dad's gone. Makes you wonder how many other Pathfinders made it.
We'll find out. It's what you do.
Take care of my ship and each other. Whatever is in Andromeda, you're the Milky Way to them. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.
I never thought I'd hear Lucille's voice again.
She really cared about the Pathfinders. Enough to give them her rig. For luck.
Lucille made it a part of the Tempest. Let's keep it that way.
I'll see to it, Ryder.
Thanks. Now let's go make her proud.
Ooh. A level up. Five points. We'll need 6 for the last assault rifle, right? Yeah. And we can only get one of these anyway, but we can get the 4th one, we save a point, and then when we level up again we'll get 5, so that'll bring us to 6, so. Initiative Gunner unlocked. The soldier profile is now at rank 2. We got some codexes. The journey so far. A crew like no other. Callow Jaff. You and Callow sometimes chat in your free time. Callow will take any excuse to talk about the Tempest. It seems that Callow and Gil Brody don't get along. Callow doesn't seem inclined to discuss it. PB Basale. PB is becoming your resident expert on remnant technology, but she's maintaining her distance from the team. Your relationship has turned flirty. Gil Brody. You shot the breeze with Gil a few times, and he's invited you to hang out socially and share his favorite pastime, poker. The Andromeda Initiative, known associates. Jal Amadarav. Let's see. Did we read the first one? I believe so. What records Jal has made available show he is a middle child of a large and prestigious family. He was raised by multiple mothers, apparently customary for Angara, listening to tales of his family's heroic deeds and scientific discoveries from a young age. At 16, he followed in his grandmother's footsteps to fight against the Ket, joining the organized Angaran resistance as a tracker, scout, and extremely skilled sniper. In time, Jal established himself as Ephra's trusted lieutenant. Though I only have a small baseline for Angara, voice stress and body language analysis suggests Jal feels familial presence to achieve his own heroic status. Jal himself says only that everyone needs their own story. Pathfinders. Asari Pathfinder. Publicly stating she was joining the Andromeda Initiative for spiritual reasons, Matriarch Ishara's centuries of diplomatic experience and popularity among the Asari made her a strong candidate as Pathfinder. In her younger years, she served the Asari republics as a judge before joining Thessia's diplomatic corps, and was more recently the architect of peace accords that ended 7 centuries of bitter conflict in the Kormath system. Matriarch Ishara left the Milky Way aboard the Asari Ark, Lucenia, in 2185. Ships and vehicles, Tempest ODSY drive. Standard ship drive cores build up static electricity and require periodic discharge on a planet or at specialized facilities to prevent static from building to dangerous levels. With few such suitable discharge points in dark space, the ODSY drive core was developed for the Ark's long-haul journey to Andromeda. The Tempest drive core is an experimental, small-scale variant based upon the original design. The ODSY, out-galaxy distributed static sink, drive core is designed to minimize static buildup, and transfers the remaining charge to specifically designed capacitors attached to the core. The recycled electricity is used to run ship systems, reducing power requirements and lowering heat generation. Cross-galaxy, the Arks gathered hydrogen using an electromagnetic ram scoop, converting it into protons with an ionizing laser. Proton collision in the Ark's fusion reactors provide power for their thrusters. The Tempest thrusters run on conventional helium-3, though initiative breakthroughs in fuel efficiency means their helium-3 requirements are drastically lowered. Alright. We've reached level 22. Okay, I was gonna say, did we level up again? There was something else we needed to do on Vold, right? Or is that... Meet the okay, so that's that one. Okay, so we can go ahead and go to...
Hold on, steady.
EOS again. Yeah, and then we have these two to do. We've spent so much time on Vold. I swear it was like... Actually, I can check.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Well, I think it was only like 4 or 5 videos, but that's still kind of a lot. Yeah, I think I'm good with this. Power recharge speed is at 100%. Hell yeah. I know we need Cora. Do we need anybody else? I don't know. We'll take Jaw though.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Back
What
where
the
we really
hell?
started. What's new on our first home?
The Ket still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
I've got a cure for that. Next.
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And remnants remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
Yeah. Alright. Holy hell. Immediately kind of bombarded with stuff. Hold on, Jacob. Lost drones. We launched a bunch of early drones for recon and specimen recovery. EOS's hostile environment caused a lot of them to malfunction. My hands are full with fixing doors around the settlement. Can someone please search for them? Nav coordinates of launch locations are included. Mark them with a beacon and our team will recover them. Technician Fessenden. What's up, Jacob?
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Sounds useful. Good thinking, Mitney.
This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Okay. Oh wait, we have to craft it, of course.
I'll be interested to see what your scientists learn of EOS.
Prodromo Supplies report. Reporting Prodromo Supply, Jerry O'Donnell. Log begins. Shrinkage from our survey team supply drops has been running at 15%. If we had people to spare, I'd send them to investigate the actual sites. Still, it's pissing me off. It's rough country, but I've been told to expect up to 20% loss. Doesn't mean I accept it. Nav points of supply lost sites available.
Nav points of lost supplies noted, Pathfinder.
Not busting our tails on viability to let resources go so easy. Let's check it out.
Merchant. What you got, lady? You got one pistol. Carnifax. No thanks. Whoops. Got anything else? You got a helmet. Pathfinder Scout Helmet 4. Let's do it. Resources. Okay. Sell all salvage for 3,800. That puts us at 9645 credits. Did we read this? Formal request for darkest tier event number 27. Here we go. Here we are again. Bradley, please tell the Nexus we're not going away. I know you got this a lot. Get this a lot, and I'm sorry, but you know how I feel. Darkest tier event W84 Crispin Exo Studies Specialist. Not sure we read that, but it wasn't very important.
My family thanks you, Pathfinder.
Ah, okay.
Take care, Darkit.
You too, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Hi. Weird people talking to me.
Ryder, just who I was with. Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmospheric processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Hanley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
What kind of research are you working on?
Your basic first in scientific work, soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech, because now I need to understand that to survive here.
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
Looking at data from the other outposts, whatever these vaults are doing seems to be permanent and beneficial, so far. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
I've gotta go.
Keep up the good work.
Wait.
There. Did you feel that tremor? We've been tracking major seismic activity lately. But I don't know what's causing it. Something strange is going on out there.
An earthquake something, or a volcano something?
I'm guessing a remnant something? That might help us. EOS has massive underground rivers we can't tap, but altering those tremors just right might crack the ground for irrigation. Our seismic survey hammers would be perfect. All I need is someone to place them. Please?
What's a seismic survey hammer?
Fox built them. They punch like a dozen Krogan and cause vibrational changes underground. The hammers give good geophysics data, but honestly, they're just fun.
You got it. Just tell me where to go.
I've marked out the areas where the tremors seem centered. Trigger the hammers there. Just be careful. The tremors are getting worse. Anything else before you go?
I've gotta go.
Keep up the good work.
My controller vibrated for some reason.
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
Okay. Dictation log, Scientific Director Hanley Abrams. How? What technology can do this so quickly? Neutralizing the radiation in the atmosphere without dramatic storm effects? Shit. The opposite. The weather's gone calm as a summer's day. That's unprecedented control over atmospheric pressure, gas mixture, temperature. What else? And where's the interaction? Pause break. Missed the dogs. Walking them in the Shuttleport Park was always helped. In the Shuttleport Park always helped me think through these problems. Forget side effects too. I should get a dog. Are there dogs? Pause break. We got damn lucky with the conditions here. This is comparable to sea level Earth. Eos is drier, but within limits. Moisture is binding into the desert plants and soil, more now since the vault. Points to a species with the same air mix, temperature, gravitational comfort levels as us? Or is there another reason? Can't predict intent from results. Pause break. Maybe Ryder's the one to figure out why. The how. That's my department. Now, lucky old Hanley, you wanted bigger things? You sure got them now. Research proposal submissions review. Materials and analysis of recovered cat firearms approved. Important. Waterborne bacteria study approved. If you don't flush your work away. Color reactions and acuity is in insectoid wildlife. What? No, not approved. Unless you're going to make them stop at a red light. What? Color react. Oh, okay. So like, what happens if you show them a color? Comparison of quantum initialized string effects to relativistic waveforms. This is gibberish. I'm not giving grants for the best word salad. Element 0 voltage resistance testing. Finally, some real science. Approved. Okay, let's see. What's this? Research station. Take core to speak. Okay. Oh, this is Bradley. See if he has anything to say.
Bradley. Always time for the Pathfinder.
Never mind.
We'll talk another time.
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
He has nothing for me. Quarantine best practices. Please remember that everything shipped to the landing pad, especially from off-world rather than sealed Nexus supplies, must go through quarantine. Okay, we read that. Taking your stuff. Please help. This is the only way I can get the word out before someone gets killed. My work crew, they keep talking about the Remnant tech. They think the initiative's lying about how dangerous it is. That a couple of electrodes in the right place could get the Remnant to work for them instead. They tried before and I helped out a medbay when those Remnant observers carved up Barty. But Jennings says we could live like kings if we had an army of... We read that. Damn it. Sometimes I can't tell if it's the first one.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the cat.
The evidence pointed to the cat being involved.
The way pain is involved when you get burned.
What happened?
The cat chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
None of the Arks are armed. I don't like those odds.
They kept shooting to slow us down. Peeled one deck like an orange. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Our Tempest is designed to find needles in haystacks. We'll handle this.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see the Ket aren't the only ones winning.
God, sorry about that. Out of nowhere, just started coughing like crazy. Go to Vault. Okay, so another one for Vault, so we'll take that one off then. Let's see. What is the closest one? Yes, the receiver. That's what I wanted to do. Damn, it looks like we gotta go like this. Damn it. Does it say on here? It doesn't say... Oh, viability is at 82%. I thought it was at 87 before. Did it go down? Guess we gotta call the car? Oh no, it's here. I couldn't see it behind the building icon. Alright. One other slightly annoying thing about this one, because 2 and 3 kind of...
This area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Took away the vehicle aspect, except for the DLC in the second game. I don't think we can get up that way. You really only drove a vehicle in one game, the first one. And it was really bad. Even when they fixed it, it was bad. Damn it. But,
The sky is beautiful in its own way.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them.
You're welcome to this world. Few of us would come, even without the kit.
getting to some of these locations, like that are on the tops of mountains, are just a pain in the ass. Like, okay, let's say I went over here first. How do you get up there? So I have to go all the way, or I have to go up here. That's what I mean. It's just kind of a pain. And since they brought back the vehicle, made a much bigger world for you to explore that actually has stuff in it, making it kind of annoying to drive around occasionally is a little bit of a downside. So like right here, okay, we can't go to the right, so I guess we gotta go left.
Were these shards of something bigger?
Can't.
Okay, do we go like this?
Interface with it. Guess we'll never know.
Embedded in solid rock. Impressive engineering.
Ryder, Ket constructs ahead.
The Scourge site is nearby, Pathfinder. Remnant activity may be unstable.
Guess there's nothing over here.
I like your rifle, Joe.
I built the modifications myself. Once it was Ket. Now it kills them for me.
Back home, some people name their favorite weapons.
Oh. I'm an idiot.
Garav.
For some reason I'm pressing L2 for... or L1. No, L2. Yeah, I'm pressing L2 to boost when it's square. No.
You can see all of Prodromos from up here.
Won't be long before we build cities.
Rare to see a real beginning. Inspiring.
Another news receiver down.
Top scientists have a few answers. The dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster.
Okay. Seismic hammer. Supply drop. Minerals. More drones. Then we can't... I'm guessing the black we just can't go to at the moment. Alright, which one are we going to? That one? No.
People want to come here, just like they wanted to come to Andromeda. Except now they'll know what they'll find.
A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try.
We lost a lot of worlds to this scourge. Seeing one more or less reclaimed is strange.
What the fuck?
Okay, firing the first hammer. Hold on to something. Remnant coming from below!
Oh, I thought I was in a freaking cutscene or something.
Borrow one of those hammers. For important reasons.
That's a big tremor for a couple of remnant. Let's place the next hammer.
All right. Sorry I keep hitting the map so much, but I want to make sure I'm going to that one and I don't waste
Looks
my
like
time.
we have some scavenger animals in our lost supply crates. Let's do this! Quick mess to clean up. Not getting any of the supplies back this way, though. Sam, are you sure about this?
Yes, Pathfinder. The crates were opened using standard protocols. It's unlikely the local fauna could have accomplished this.
They're bugs, Sam. They didn't do it.
More data is required to be definitive, Pathfinder.
You're a
Damn. Blue. There's another one right here. Damn it. Let's go put that down.
How many AI like Sam are there? Back where you are from.
Not many. Most people are afraid of AI. Pardon? Maybe not, but when AI do go rogue, they're a real threat.
Huh. Interesting.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Really? Just the container? Okay. We'll go ahead and do this, and hopefully grab that as well. Shit. Yeah, okay. Oh no, probably shouldn't have done that. Kinda worked out.
Because it is.
I guess you run out of names eventually.
No. Yaleon is an elder sibling. The younger sibling is Oleon.
What do you call a child with no family?
Sholeon. Adopted sibling.
Sholeon.
As long as you stay touching the ground, you're good.
We should take out that Ket camp.
Let's do this! I think that's it.
This remnant site attracted the Scourge Pathfinder. Unstable activity nearby.
Now this is familiar. A world isn't home without water.
Wonder what it's like on Eos when it rains. We do our job. Someone will see it.
Too bad there's no time for a swim.
Datapad. Research notes. Anna Carroll. A group of us arrived from the Nexus as trailblazers on Eos. Most of my people already want to go back, but I'm determined, at the very least, to do some good for the initiative. I've discovered these ruins, don't know what to make of them yet, but I'm going to continue researching them. Whoever constructed this could still be here in Helios, and we need their help. This isn't what Jean Garson envisioned.
The person who left this behind, she was part of the first wave of colonists, wasn't she?
The probability is high. This researcher may have left data pads at other remnant sites as well.
I'm a dad of the robots. Alright, what else can we do really quick? Well, we got another station we can put here. Then minerals and the seismic hammer. So let's do that. We don't have too much time. Where is it? Oh god. I have a feeling we might not be able to get there unless we go up here. We'll see how far we can get. We might, honestly, in the time I have left, I might not even be able to get all the way to it. What the hell is that?
worlds lead normal life.
Alright, well, at least we got up to the top. Not really anything here, though. I also wonder if there's a finite number of Ket bases. Or do they just keep, like, popping up throughout the game?
Looks like the Scourge got to its remnant.
Research notes, Anna Carroll. We had our first death yesterday. Morale is dropping. People are getting sick. Now more than ever, I'm determined to find something of value in these technological ruins. I know there's vital data here, but I can't access it. Even with my decryption skills, it locks me out. But I can't give up. The Nexus is counting on us to be the vanguard of the initiative. I'm going to keep moving and hope I find something of use.
Any hope this researcher is still alive?
That outcome is unlikely. If exposed too long, pre-vault radiation would cause terminal health issues.
Then maybe her work survived. We need to find the other research sites.
Well, I need to find this damn thing.
Time for a field op, Jal. What's your combat disposition?
I kill the enemy before they see me. Do I need another one?
No, that'll do fine.
Okay, viability is now at 86%.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Cool. Yeah, there's one here in there. Let's see. When we come back, we'll go ahead and try to finish off EOS. As you can see, we still do have a lot to do. And I'm not sure we'll be able to. And then after that, instead of going back to Vold, we will be going to those other two systems that we haven't scanned yet and see what's there. So hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.